Hi guys, today I'm going to read 2 Samuel 12 to 18, Proverbs 16, and Psalm 144. Let's get started. And the Lord said Nathan to David, he came to him and said to him, there were 2 men in the city, one rich and the other poor. The rich man had very many flocks and herds. The poor man had nothing but one ewe lamb which he had bought, and he grew up with him and with his children. He used to eat of his morsel and drink from his coat and lie in his arms. And it was like a daughter to him. Now there came a traveler to the rich man. And he was unwilling to take one of his own flock or herd to prepare when the guests would come to him. He took the poor man's lamb and prepared when the man had come to him. And David's anger was greatly kindled against him, and he said to him, his Lord lives, the man who has done this deserves to die. He shall restore the lamb fourfold because he did the same, and because he knows no pity. Nathan said to David, you are that man. Thus says the Lord of hosts, I anointed you king over Israel, and delivered you out of the hand of Saul. And I gave you your master's house and your master's wives and into your arms, and gave you the house of Israel and Judah. And this is to all add to you, and is much more. Why have you despised the word of the Lord to do even this time? You have struck down Uriah with the sword, and have taken his wife to be your wife, and killed him with the sword of Ammon. So therefore the sword shall never depart from your house. And because you have despised me and taken the wife of Uriah to be your wife. And thus says the Lord, behold, I will raise up evil against you. And your own house, I shall take your wives before your eyes and give them to your neighbor. You shall lie with your wives in the sight of the sun. They did it secretly, but I'll do this thing before Israel and before the sun. David said to Nathan, I have sinned against the Lord. Nathan said to David, the Lord has urged his probation, you shall not die. Nevertheless, because violence to you, I will be scorned of you. The child was born, she shall die. And Nathan went to his house, and the Lord afflicted the child that Nathan's wife bore to Uriah's wife bore to David. And he became sick. David therefore sought God on behalf of the child. And David fasted and went in and lay on the ground. And the altar of his house stood beside him, and raised him from the ground. Nor did he eat food with him. On the 7th day the child died. And the servants of David were afraid to tell him that the child was dead. And they said, behold, while the child was yet alive, he spoke to him. He did not listen to us. How then can we say to him, the child is dead? And he made to himself some harm. And when David saw that his servants were whispering together, David understood that the child was dead. And David said to his servants, is the child dead? And he said, he is dead. And David arose from the earth and washed it and anointed himself, and changed his clothes. And he went into the house of the Lord and worshipped. He then went to his own house, and they set food before him, and he ate. And his servants said to him, what is this thing that you have done? You fasted and wept for the child while he was alive. When the child died, you arose and ate food. He said, while the child was still alive, I fasted and wept. For I said, who knows whether the Lord will be gracious to him, that the child may live. And now he is dead. Why should I fast? Can I bring him back again? I shall go to him, but he will not return to me. And David comforted his wife Bathsheba. And he went into her and lay with her. And she bore a son. And he called his name Solomon. And the Lord loved him and sent a message by Nathan the prophet. And he called his name Jedidiah, because the Lord. And Joab fought against Rabbah the Ammonites and took the royal city. And Joab sent messengers to David and said, I fought against Rabbah. And moreover, I have taken the sea of waters. Now then gather the rest of the people together and encamp against the sea and take it. Lest I take the sea and it be called by my name. So David gathered all the people together and went to Rabbah and fought against it and took it. And he took the crown of the king from his head, and the weight of it was a talent of gold, and in it was a precious stone. And it was placed on David's head, and he brought out the spoil of the sea, a very great amount. And he brought out the people who were in it, and set them to labor with swords and iron picks and axes, and made them toil at the brick kilns. And thus he did to all the cities that Ammonites. And David and all the people returned to Jerusalem. Now Absalom, David's son, had a beautiful sister, whose name was Tamar. After a time, Ammon, David's son, loved her, so Ammon was so tormented that he made himself ill because of his sister Tamar. She was a virgin, and it seemed impossible for Ammon to do anything to her. But Ammon had a friend, his name was Jonadab, and so she made David's brother. And Jonadab was a very crafty man. He said to him, son of the king, why are you so haggard tomorrow, morning after morning? You not tell me, Dad. Ammon said to him, I love Tamar, my brother Absalom's sister. Jonadab said to him, lie down in your bed and pretend to be ill. When your father comes to you, say to him, let my sister Tamar come and give me bread to eat, and prepare the food at my side, that I may see her eat it from my hand. So Ammon lay down and pretended to be ill, and the king came to see him. Ammon said to him, is that my sister Tamar come and make a couple of cakes at my side, that I may eat from my hands? And David sent her to Tamar, saying, go to your brother Ammon's house, prepare food for her. So Tamar went to her brother Ammon's house while he was lying there, and she took dough and made cakes inside and baked the cakes. And he took the pan and emptied it out for him. He refused to eat, and Ammon said, send not everyone line from me. So everyone went out from him. And then Ammon said to Tamar, bring the food from into the chamber that I may eat from your hand. Tamar took the cakes she made and brought them into the chamber to Ammon her brother. Then she brought them in the air. near him to eat. He took hold of it and said to her, "Come lie with me, my sister," he said. "Hey, my brother, do not violate me. Such things are not done in Israel. Do not do this outrageous thing. For as for me, where can I carry my shoe? As you would be at one of the outrageous fools in Israel. Now therefore, please speak to the king. You will not withhold my dignity from you." And he will not listen to her, and being stronger than he violated her and lay with her. And Ammon hated her with a very great hatred, and that he hated her with which he, so that the hatred with which he hated her was greater than the love with which he loved her. And Ammon said to her, "Get up, go." But she said to him, "No, but for this wrong and sending me away is greater than the other that you did to me." He would not listen to her. He called the young man who served him and said, "Let this woman out of my presence," and bolted the door after her. And now she was wearing a long robe with sleeves, with thus were the virgin daughters of the king dressed. So Sam put her out and bolted the door after her, and Tamar put ashes on her head, and put the long robe she wore. And then she laid her hand on her head and went away, crying as she went. And her brother Absalom said to her, "Is Ammon your brother being with you? Now hold your peace, my sister. He is your brother, do not take this to heart." So Tamar lived, a desolate woman, and her brother Absalom said. When King David heard of all these things, he was very angry. And Absalom spoke to Ammon, neither good nor bad, but Absalom hated Ammon because he had violated his sister Tamar. For 2 full years, Absalom had sheep shearers at Baal Hazel, which is near Ephraim. And Absalom invited all the king's sons. And then Absalom came to the king and said, "Behold, your son has sheep shearers." He said, "The king and all sons go with your servant." And the king said to Absalom, "No, my son, let's not all go, lest we be burdensome to you." He pressed him, but he would not go, but gave him his blessing. And Absalom said, "If not, please let my brother Amnon go with us." And the king said to him, "Why should he go with you?" Absalom pressed him until he let Amnon and all the king's sons go with him. And Absalom commanded his sons, "Mark when Ammon's heart is merry with wine. When I say to you, strike Ammon, then kill him. Do not fear, have I not commanded you? Be courageous and be valiant." So the servants of Absalom did to Ammon as Absalom had commanded. And all the king's sons arose, and each man had his mule and fled. While they were on the way, news came to David. Absalom had struck down all the king's sons, but not one of them was left. And the king arose and tore his garments and lay on the earth, and all his sons just standing by tore their garments. But Jonadab, the son of Shimei, David's brother, said, "Let not my lord suppose that they have killed all the king's sons, for Amnon and Owen is dead, but by the commandment of Absalom, this isn't being determined from the day he violated his sister Tamar. And therefore, let not my lord the king should take it to heart to suppose that all the king's sons are dead, for Amnon alone is dead." And Absalom fled, and the young man who kept the watch lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, many people were coming from the road behind it by the side of the man. And Jonadab said to the king, "Behold, the king's sons have come," as he stood, so it's come about. As soon as he had finished speaking, behold, the king's sons came and lifted up their voice and wept. And the king also and all his servants wept very bitterly. But Absalom fled and went to Talmai, the son of Ammihud, king of Geshur, and David mourned for his son day after day. So Absalom fled and went to Geshur and was there 3 years. The spirit of the king wanted to go out to Absalom because he was comforted about Ammon since he was dead. And Joab, the son of Zeruiah, knew that the king's heart went out to Absalom. And Joab sent to Tekoa and brought from there a wise woman and said to her, Pretend to be a mourner and put on mourning garments. Do not anoint yourself with oil, but behave like a woman who's been mourning. And days for the dead. Go to the king and speak thus to him. And Joab put the words in her mouth. And the woman of Tekoa came to the king. He fell on her face to the ground and paid homage. He said, "Save me, king." The king said to her, "What is your trouble?" She said, "Alas, I am old, and my husband is dead." And his servant had 2 sons, and they quarreled with one another in the field. There was no one to separate them. One struck the other and killed them. Now the whole clan risen against the other, and they say, "If the man who struck his brother, we may put him to death for the life of his brother whom he killed." And so they would destroy the heirs. Thus they were quenched on cold as left and leave to my husband neither name nor on the face of the earth. And the king said to the woman, "Go to your house, and I will give orders concerning." And the woman said to the king, "Want me to be the guilt? My lord the king, on my father's house, let the king and his throne be guiltless." The king said, "If anyone says anything to you, bring him to me, and he shall never touch you again." She said, "At least let the king invoke the Lord your God, that the avenger of blood kill no more, and my son be not destroyed. As the Lord lives, not one hair of your son shall fall to the ground." And the woman said, "Please let your servant speak your word to my lord the king." He said, "Speak." And the woman said, "Why then have you planned such a thing against the people of God?" And in giving this decision, the king convicted himself. As much as the king did not bring his banished one home again, we must all die. We must all die. We are like water spilled on the ground, which cannot be gathered up again. But God will not take away life, and he deserves. And he devised a means so that the banished one will no longer remain in our cause. I have come to say this to my lord king, because the people have made me afraid. And your servant thought, I'll speak to the king. It may be that the king will perform the request to his servant, and the king will hear and will deliver his servant from the hand of the man who would destroy me and my son together from the heritage of God. And the servant thought, what my lord the king will set me at rest. My lord the king is like the angel of God to discern good and evil. And let God be with you. And the king answered the woman, don't hide from me anything I ask you. And the woman said, let my lord the king speak. And the king said, is the hand of Jah with you in all this? Let my lord the king speak. The king said, is the hand of Jah with you in all this? The woman answered and said, surely as you live, my lord the king, one cannot turn to the right hand or to the left from anything that my lord the king said. It was his servant Jah who commanded me. It was he who put all these words in the mouth of your servant, in order to change the course of things. And your servant Jah did this, but my own Lord has wisdom, like the wisdom of the angel of God, to know what they thought on the earth. The king says to Jah, he will not grant this. Go, bring back the young man Absalom. And Jah fell on his face to the ground. And he turned him thus to the king. And Jah said, now you 7 days I found favor on your side, my lord the king. And then the king was granted the request of his son. And Jah arose and went to Geshur and brought Absalom to Jerusalem. And the king said, let him dwell in upon his own house. He did not to come to my presence. So Absalom lived upon his own house and did not come to the king's presence. And when Israel there was no much Christ for his handsome appearance as Absalom. When Saul was foot to crown his head, there was no blemish in it. When he cut the head of his head, he weighed the hairs at 200 shekels by the king's weight. They were born to Absalom 3 sons, and one daughter whose name was Tamar. She was a beautiful woman. So Absalom lived for 2 full years in Jerusalem without coming into the king's presence. And then Absalom sent for Joab to send him to the king. And Joab would not come to him, and he sent a second time. And Joab would not come. Then he said to Joab, see, Joab's field is next to mine. He is by there, go and set it on fire. So Absalom's servant set the field on fire. And Joab arose and went to Absalom and his house and said to him, why have your servant set my field on fire? Absalom answered Joab, I sent word to you, come here, that I may send you to the king. And to ask, why have I come from Geshur? It would be better for me to be there still. Therefore let me go to the presence of the king. If there is good on me, if there is put me to him. And Joab went to the king on top, and he summoned Absalom. He came to the king by himself, and his face to the ground before the king. And the king kissed Absalom. After this, Absalom got himself a chariot and horses, 50 men to run before. And Absalom used to rise up and stand beside the way of the gate. When anyone had a dispute to come before the king for judgment, Absalom would call to him and say, well, what say I? And he said, your servant is just such a trouble. So Absalom would say to him, see, your claims are good and right. There is no man designated by the king to you. And Absalom would say, that I will judge him, and every man with dispute or cause might come to me. And I would give him justice, and whenever a man came near to pay homage to him, he would put out his hand and take hold of it and kiss it. Thus Absalom did to all Israel came to the king and judged him. And Absalom stole the hearts of the men of Israel. And in 4 years Absalom said to the king, here's let me go and pay my vow, which I vowed to the Lord. And he, the servant vowed a vow while I lived at Geshur and Arah, saying, if the Lord will indeed bring me back to Jerusalem, then I will offer worship to the Lord. The king said to him, go and make Syria and went to you. Absalom sent secret messengers to all the tribes of Israel. So, as soon as you hear the sound of the trumpet, and say, Absalom is king of Hebron. Then Absalom led 200 men from Jerusalem who were inviting guests. And they went in their innocence and knew nothing. And while Absalom was offering the sacrifices and buried for the Gilonite, David's counselor from the city Gil. And the conspiracy was strong, and the people with Absalom kept increasing. The messenger came to David, saying, the hearts of the men of Israel have gone up to Absalom. And David said to all his servants within Jerusalem, arise and let us flee, or there will be no escape from us. Arise from Absalom, very quickly, lest he overtake us quickly, and bring down ruin on us, and strike the city at the edges. And the king's servants said to the king, behold, your servants are ready to do whatever my lord the king decides. And so the king went out, and all the household after him. And the king left town quickly, went to keep the house. All the king went out, and all the people after him. He halted at the last house, and all his sons passed by. And all the Cherethites, all the Pelethites, and all the 600 Gadites that followed him, passed on before the king. And the king said to Ittai the Gittite, how do you urge to go with us? Go back and stay with the king, for you are foreigners and exiled from your home. You came in yesterday. Shall I today make a wonder about this, and say, since I go, I know not where. Go back and take your brother with you. And may the Lord show steadfast love and faithfulness to the Italians to the king, so Lord, as my Lord the king, wherever my Lord the king shall be, I read the death for life. Yes, to your son, will your son be? Yes, a day I great and possible. And at the gate I also was man, and all the little ones who were with, and all the land wept around the heap passed by. And the king crossed the brook here, and all the people passed on toward the wilderness. And Bezalel came up, and behold, Zacharias came as with all the Levites, bearing the ark of the covenant of God. And they set down the ark of God until the people had all passed out of the sea. And then the king said to Saul, carry the ark of God back into the sea. I found favor in the eyes. And Lord, he will bring me back, and let me see both here and starting place. So if he said, I have no pleasure in you, behold, here I am, and do to me what seems good to you. The king has said to Zacharias, I know it's go back to the sea of priests. And his two sons, he married two sons, your son, and Jonathan, son of Bethel. See, I'll wait before the wilderness until word comes to you to inform me. So Zacharias and Bethel carried the ark of the Lord, and they remained there. And David went up to Sasson at Mount whilst weeping and singing. Therefore, with his head covered, all the people with him covered their heads, and they were not weeping as they went, and was told David, Ahithophel was among the conspirators of Absalom. David said, Lord, please turn the counsel of Ahithophel into foolishness. And now David was coming to the summit, and God was worshipped. And behold, Hushai the Archite came to me with his coat torn and dirt on his head. David said to him, if you'll go on with me, you'll be a burden to me. If you return to the sea and say to Absalom, I'll be a servant, king. Yes, I have been your father's servant to me. So I'll be your father's servant in time past. So now I'll be your servant, and you'll defeat for me. And the counsel of Ahithophel, I am not Zarkon and Ahithophel. Praise be to thee that, whatever you hear from the king, says, so to Zarkon and Ahithophel the priest. Well, the two sons that are with them there, Hemas, Zarkon, and Jonathan, and Ahithophel. Let them you shout, said to me, everything you hear. So Hushai, David's friend, came into siege as Absalom was entering Jerusalem. And David passed a little beyond the servant sea, bear the servant of Mephibosheth's land, met him with a couple of donkeys, a saddle bearing 200 loaves of bread, 100 bunches of raisins, and 100 of summer fruits, and a skin of wine. The king said to Ziba, why brought this? Ziba answered, the donkeys are for the king's house to derive, the bread and the summer fruit for the young men to eat, and the wine for those who faint in the wilderness to drink. And the king said, where is your master's son? Ziba said to the king, behold, he remains in Jerusalem. And he said, today the house is now will give me back the kingdom of my father. And the king said to Ziba, behold, all that belonged to Mephibosheth is now yours. And Ziba said, I pay homage, so may ever find favor in your sight, and in my lord the king. And the king said, it came to Bethlehem, there came out a man of the family of the house of Saul. His name was Shimei. The son of Gad, he came, as he cursed continually. He threw stones at David, and all the sons of King David, and all the heap and all the mighty men, all on his right hand, on his left. And Shimei said as he goes, get out, the man of blood. You're worthless man, the Lord is avenged on you all the blood of the house of Saul. In his place you reigned, the Lord has given the kingdom to the hand of your son Absalom. See, he was on you, for you are a man of blood. And Abishai the son of Zeruiah said to the king, why should this dead dog curse my lord the king? Let me go over and take off his head. And the king said, what have I to do with these sons of Zeruiah? Is he cursing because the Lord said, I stayed there, then shall say, why have you done so? And he said to Abishai and to all his sons, behold, my own son seeks his life, and how much more than any of this. And here is Benjamin, now leave him alone and let it curse. And the Lord told him to. It may be that the Lord will look on the wrong done to him, and the Lord will repay me with cursing today. But David and his men went on the road. When Shimei went along the hillside opposite, he cast his man threw stones at it. And the king and all the people who were with it were afraid they joined it, that he refreshed himself. And Absalom all the people of the men of Israel. And Israel came to Jerusalem, and Ahithophel with him. And Hushai the Archite, David's friend, came to Absalom. Hushai said to Absalom, long live the king. Long live the king. And Absalom said to Hushai, is this your loyalty to your friend? Why do you not go with your friend? Hushai said to Absalom, no, for him, the Lord and this people, all the men of Israel has chosen, his I'll be. With him I'll remain. And again Hushai said, do not be so, as I have said to your father. And so I will serve you. And Absalom said to Ahithophel, you counsel, what shall I do? And Ahithophel said to Absalom, go into your father's concubine. And he is left to keep the house. And all Israel will hear that you have made yourself a stench to your father. And the hands of all who are with you will be strengthened. So he pitched a tent for Absalom on the roof, and Absalom went into his father's concubine. And the side of all Israel. And those days that the counsel Ahithophel gave was as if one consulted the word of God. So all the counsel of Ahithophel esteemed, both by David and by Absalom. Moreover, Ahithophel said to Absalom, let me choose 12,000 men, and I will rise and pursue David. And David tonight, I'll come upon him, and while he was weary and discouraged, and throw him into a panic. All the people with him will flee. They'll strike down the king. I'll bring all the people. And all the people back to his bride comes home to her husband. They'll seek the life of Ben the woman, and all the people will be at peace. The advising lion knows Absalom and all the elders of Israel. And Absalom said, "Call Hushai the archers." And let's hear what he has to say. And Hushai said to Absalom, Absalom said to him, "Thus says Ahithophel, so again, what shall you do as he says? If not, you speak." Then Hushai said to Absalom, "It's time the counsel that Ahithophel has given is not good." Hushai said, "You know that your father's men are mighty men, and that they are enraged like a bear robbed of her cubs in the field. Behold, your father is an expert in war. You'll not spend the night with the people. Behold, even now he's hidden himself in one of the pits, or in some other place. And as soon as some of the people fought the first attack, whoever he is also, there has been slaughter among the people who follow Absalom. And even the valiant man, whose heart is like the heart of a lion, will utterly melt with fear, for always I know that your father's mighty man, and so with my valiant men. But my counsel is that all Israel be gathered to you from Dan to Beersheba, as sand by the sea from multitude, that you go to battle by person. So he shall come upon him into the place where he is to be found, and we shall light upon him as the dew falls on the ground. And of him and all the men who are with him not one will be left. If it draws into the sea, then all Israel will bring rips to that sea, and will drag it into the valley until not a pebble is to be found there. Absalom and all the men of Israel say, "The counsel of Hushai the archer is better than the counsel of Ahithophel." So for the Lord is ordained to defeat the good counsel of Ahithophel. The Lord may bring harm upon Absalom. And Hushai said to Zadok and Abiathar the priest, "Absalom so did Ahithophel counsel Absalom, and so thus so I have counsel. Therefore send quickly and tell David, do not stay tonight at the fords of the wilderness, but by all means pass over. As the king and all the people will then be swallowed up. But Jonathan and Ahimaaz were waiting at Enrogel. Female servant was to go and tell, and they were to go and tell the king David, for they were not to be seen entering the sea. The young man saw them and told Absalom, so both of them went away quickly, came to Hassan and Abihur, and they did a well in his courtyard. They went down into it, and the woman took the spread covering over the wall's mouth and scattered grain, and nothing was known of it. And Absalom's servants came to a woman of the house. They said, Ahimaaz and Jonathan. And the woman said to him, "They have gone over the brook of water," and they saw it and could not find it. They returned to Jeshurun. And after they had gone, their men came up out of the water, and one came and told King David. And they said to David, "Rise and go quickly over the water, for thus and so as Ahithophel counselled against you." And David arose, and all the people were with him, and they crossed the Jordan. By daybreak, no one was left who had not crossed the Jordan. And Ahithophel saw his counsel. The counsel was not holy. He fell his donkey and went off home to his own city. He set his own house in order and hanged himself. He died was buried in his father. David came to Mahanaim, and Absalom crossed the Jordan with all the men of Israel. And Absalom had set Amasa over the army instead of Joab. Amasa was the son of a man named Ithra the Ishmaelite, who had Abigail, the daughter of her sisters, over Joab's mother. And Israel and Absalom encamped in the land of Gilead. And David came to Mahanaim. Shobi, the son of Nahash from Rabbi Ammonite, Machir, son of Amiel, of Lodabar, Barzillai the Gilead from Rogel, brought beds, basins, and earthen vessels, wheat, barley, flour, parched grains, beans, and land, honey and curds, sheep and cheese from the land, for David had the people with him to eat. And they said, "The people are hungry and weary, thus in the wilderness." Proverbs 16. That's a hard long and there is a tongue so low. All the ways of a man are pure in his own ways. And like the Lord ways of spirit, come when you work to the Lord, and your eyes will be established. Thus made everything for its purpose. Even though for the day of Job, whose iron highest abomination to the Lord. He is sure he will not go unpunished. No steps of unfaithfulness and iniquity is terrible. And by faith the Lord turns away from evil. And a man's ways lays the Lord, makes him and his enemies to be at peace with him. Better is the Lord with righteousness and great refuge within justice. The heart of man plans the way, but the Lord establishes his steps. And awkward on the lips of the king, his mouth does not sin in judgment. The just balance and scales of the Lord, all the way to his back are his word. And his abomination to kings to do evil. The throne is established by righteousness. And righteousness of the life of the king. He loves him, he speaks for his right. The king's wrath is his messenger of death. Wise man will appease. And the life of the king's face to his life. And his favors like the clouds that bring the spring rain. How much better to get wisdom than gold? To get understanding is to be chosen rather than silver. The highway that right hand side from you, wherever God's spirit preserves his life. I curse before destruction, the Holy Spirit before a fall. It's better to be of the low spirit of the poor than to fight the spoil of the proud. Whoever keeps sword to the Lord will discover the best. You trust in the Lord. By his heart is to sweetness to speech and grace the best ways to know. The sense and found of life, to him who has it. To whom he has but the instruction of fools is folly. The heart that wise makes speech judicious. And as persuasion is to gracious words like hunger, and their sweetness to some health to the body. And there's a way that seems right to a man, but its ends the way saith, work is after it works for it. His mouth urgent and all. Worthless man plots evil, and speech like a scorching fire. A scorching light, but dishonest man spreads strife. And a whisper separates close friends. Close friends, man of violence entices the neighbor. And then they turn away, there's not good. Whoever winks his eye plants evil. Whoever winks his eye Friends dishonest any business, let's bring people to us. Very hedge crumble, gain the righteous life, who lives like and gives better than life. And he rules to the spirit, and he takes the lowest city, the lowest cost of the is every decision from the Lord. Psalm 144. I stood the Lord my God, I could change my hands for my fingers for that. And if my step is on my fortune, my strong arm my deliver, my shield and he, and my take refuge, my subdues people who find me. What is man that you are God? And the son of man that you think of, man is like a breath, his days and last a passing shadow. By your heavens, Lord, and come down, touching my soul, takes me. Ash with lightning scattered, the center of the eyes and wrath. Reach your hand from on high, rescue me and deliver me from the many wars. And hand forward and must be lies. His hand is set to my hand full, so I'll sing a new song to you, Lord God. If I contain strength heart, I'll praise you. He gives victory to kings, who rescues David from the cell. And then so rescue me and deliver me from the hand of foreigners. And his mouth speaks lies, and his right hand is my hand. His right hand is the right hand of falsehood. Your sons and their youth be like plants full bread, our doors like cornfields cut for the structure of the past. We are granaries speedful, of running all kinds of progeny, our sheep bring 4,000, 10,000 sound filled. No God be heavy with the honor, suffering no mishap for failure weary. May there be no cry of distress in our streets. Blessed are the people to whom such a blessing flows. Blessed are the people whose God is the Lord. And as done, as shared now to the Lord's prayer. Please pray. As the Father and be on earth, and your kingdom come, will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, forgive us the debts we owe to our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil one. Yours is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. See you tomorrow. Bye.